Hi there, it's Kat. It is currently Wednesday, July 9th, um, 2025. And on Mondays, I host a group for a couple of years now. Different people have joined in, but for the last year and a half, we've had the same core group of people, and we stay accountable to each other and raise our vibration. It's almost like a reset and a check-in. And we also go into a state of trance, or we connect in some way, whether it's sitting in the power. And we always come back with very different experiences that all tie together around a central theme. And I have been considering for a while now sharing some of the written transmissions that I've come back with. I won't share what others have come back with, but this was channeled on July 7, so the 7/7 portal of 2025. This was written and channeled through me, and it just feels like, some of the messages over the last year, certainly, that we've come back with felt like they applied to more than just us, that they applied to a greater group, and some for the collective in general. So I really felt for the last few days, I just haven't had the time to put it out there. For the last few days, I really felt that this is one of the messages that should be shared for the greater good. And I feel that if you're here, then you're meant to find this, and you are one of them, the people that this is for. So I'm just going to read what I have, and I may add some texture or context to what I've written, because when we share within our group, it is always with the feelings of it and the visuals and the connections. So I'm just going to read, and thank you for being here if you've stuck with me so far. My question going in was, this is the 7/7 portal of 2025, which is a 23-day, which equals 5. So this is all about transition, transmutation, change, right? And sometimes a little bit of friction with that. Things arising that we need to kind of process, move through, release, acknowledge, forgive, whatever it is, right? The question for the group, which I reiterated in my own, intentions as I connected, was how do we stay in the higher vibrations, bringing about the highest outcomes? And this is really for groups of light workers, groups of healers, groups of the awakened. But this does definitely affect the collective, the greater masses of people, whether they're consciously aware of it or not, if they're just feeling the undercurrent of things. And maybe those are the groups that feel a little bit of that friction or have that upheaval in life that shines the light on what it is they need to work through, work on, release, etc., right? So how do we stay in the higher vibrations, bringing about the highest of outcomes for ourselves and for humanity? So as we work on and raise our own vibrations and release the density, the past, etc., we are the best version of self to interact with all others, and thereby we create healing in everyone that we affect, everyone that we reach, everyone that we converse with, work with, stand next to in the supermarket aisle, whatever it is. Our energy and vibration is thereby shifting those around us, right? Now, ride the wave, I have in quotes, and it is in quotes for a reason, because we discussed this before we sat in trance, before we sat to channel and experience whatever we experienced. Ride the wave, I was told, so this is voices speaking to me, as well as imagery occurring, sensations that I'm feeling, hearing, sensing in some way, or just knowing, right? So all the clairs here. Ride the wave, no more fitting words can be spoken. And I feel we're all on that. And we all seemed within the group, we all had a version of that, this rise, right? But there was also this, it's the rise, but it's also the crash and the dispersion. And that was significant. I got dolphin energy, which I don't typically get. Recently, mermaids have been coming in. The dolphins just came in. And it was this high vibrational, really gentle, healing, beautifully supportive energy, right? Then I felt this gentle rocking motions, and it was like waves in the water, but it was also they showed me as if I was, or we were, each of us individually, collectively, etc., this a baby in a bassinet, and that there was this being tended to by its parent, a gentle, nurturing, peaceful, knowing what we need, which was quiet rest, providing it for us as we gently slumber, and allowing our worries to dissipate. All will be well, all is well. And it felt to me, as I explained to my group, it felt this all-encompassing energy. It wasn't a guide, it wasn't a single departed loved one, it wasn't our parent, although it is our parent in a sense. It was the all of things. It was, to me, all energy melded, merged, blended into one. And that includes our oversoul, the higher aspects of self, the self that remains in spirit, our loved ones, our guides, our ancestors, our God, our angels, our galactics, all of the above. But it presented as one energy, a unified source, and it was tending to us individually and collectively, bringing us peace, bringing us calm, and protecting, watching over us. Don't forget, all will be well, all is well. Everything is on course for newer, lighter, incoming energies. This transition is heavy only due to those clinging to the old ways and those who are not on the path of the good of all. These will make noise and try to distract, but you, who are on the path of truth, should not engage in their cause. The quieter you can be, the deeper your connection to truth. Yes, there are things you will and must take action on. Allow us to show you the way. Breathing in, the rise and the fall, cleansing and clearing, purifying. Emotions as they rage, sorrow as they grieve, pain as truth emerges. You are clearing your own. This is the fast track that you have been on. You are clearing your ancestors and for your descendants. And you are clearing for all those who cannot or will not do for themselves. This is a taxing burden for the conscious souls among humanity. This is why it is so very important to just be and call on the use of water as your ally. Now, this is, again, a repeating theme that continues to come back more and more, especially recently. And I was reminded of the video that you can find on my YouTube channel from 2021 called A Call to Action, or a Lightworkers Call to Action. And it really feels very prominent. That particular video has been shown to me numerous times by my spirit and those that are speaking with me, I guess I could say. But if you are able to go back to, it's a fairly short, quick video from 2021, and that really digs into a vision that I was shown about healers, light workers, and water as our ally. And So where they are now, like the last few years, it has been beneficial. It is extraordinarily helpful and healing at this moment. And so much so that I've also recently had ceremonial bath instructions come into me, utilizing the water as well. So in any capacity that you can get to the water, whether it's water's edge or immerse yourself in water, setting intentions and using the water with gratitude and love as an ally, and allowing it to help us to cleanse, clear, release, bring gentle peace, etc. Right? And finally, though you may feel like you need to move quickly to do for the greater majority, we remind you all of the greater need to support and nurture yourselves and each other. Place yourselves at the head and know when you need to be the receiver, not only the giver. We hold great love and reverence for all of you. Your groups will become more refined and you will see them clearly. Now that last bit, I feel is like a lot more to come. It just feels like something a lot of us have been seeking, and it feels like we have been getting rid of and slowly finding little gems along the way, but it still doesn't feel there's a cohesive group for a lot of us. And that is what that alludes to. The end of it is your groups will become more refined and you will see them clearly. So the appearance, the presentation of the right people, the right groups, the right activities, that's impending, it feels, okay? So again, I love you. My name is Kat. I hope, ask me any questions you'd like, and I hope that this resonates with you if you've watched it, and get yourself to some water, okay? Be well.